The Gospel according to Mark, chapter 10. Okay, people, a little history lesson to understand the nature of kings at the time of the writing of the Jesus Christ conspiracy. Kings were and are almost always, with likely few exceptions, save Jesus, real rich from murdering and plundering. They have no reverence for life other than their own, and they really like to make babies, like the lion. Kill babies of the other fathered children to make room for the new lion's babies. It is how it was, and ask any honest man and he'll tell you he believes it. It is the nature of a man. A woman may be happy with only a few men. Solomon is said to have 400 wives and 600 concubines, which means 1,000 women. And he could. He was the son of David, the great murdering king of plunder. This we accept as holy, and worship the God of the most vile murdering tyrants, 'cause we are stupid. And I'll tell you one really good reason to make having sex with only your spouse a law to be burned by. The king wants the first kid, not as a bloody burnt offering, for Christ's sake. He wants to have the mother's virginity on the wedding night. And this is part of the evidence I bring forward to suggest that the bloodline father of Jesus was not David through his father Joseph, but his father Herod. And when you understand that that could be true, for it no longer matters if it is or it isn't, you will understand why Jesus Christ is said to have said that adultery is a sin. He didn't even believe in sin. The writers of the godless book are paid by the horny kings, for Christ's sake. Then he says, be nice to kids again. And rich people shouldn't try to take their camel to heaven. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. He also said, bloody hell, I think I stepped on a nail. What Jesus said. Jesus is dead, listen to me. I only want 6 or 80 wives, 12 men, 4 singing eunuchs, in good weather. With God, everything is possible. So let's get with God. First, we got to become them. Then there will be no laws, just physics. Who knows? It might be boring. I suggest we take our time and enjoy this procreating and dying game. Jesus tells his boys again how his death will be staged. They don't understand the difference between staged and reality, and how reality will always bust down bloody lies. I raise a hat to Jesus for seeing as much as he did. This time James and John, real blood brothers, or half brothers, usually the king, like Moses, took only the first son, and we know kings existed. One like Moses did for sure, but Moses was at least almost completely fiction, which makes religion very absurd. Sorry. They left their mother at home this time. Mark, I believe, did not like women one little bit. Not like a homosexual that took no sexual interest or little in women, but like Moses, a man who hated women. And I bet I ain't the first to see it. It's the right and left side of in the kingdom of God on heaven with Jesus question. Flogging, whipping mountain of pigeon excrement, you thick-skulled Jewish dimwits. An evil tyrant will take a throne and rob from heaven to believe he has the power. But I have told you again and again, the riches of heaven are not the accumulation of slaves and gold. God damn it. Were you not listening this whole time? Sorry, Jesus. Everyone at that time would suspect Jesus was the son of Herod. He was too important a figure not to be and not be assassinated. But out of respect for Mary, who technically and in reality was raped by Herod, they called out to him, verse 47, Jesus, son of David, end quote. Through his mother. He was the son of David. David was a typical lion. He killed all of Saul's family to replace it with his. They all thought of themselves as lions. For us, perhaps hard to understand because we have heard it told we are now civilized. Wrong. More by a bit, but not really, and still, with the third world slave to the first, it is still a brutal imperial kingdom of war politics. And you can bet your ass that there are soldiers from the tribe of America planting seeds around the globe. It's a little pathetic. On the other hand, it makes it really easy to do it better. Anything would count. Then a blind man comes, gets healed. Jesus says, "Go," so he follows.